Investment in a neighborhood can really make an impact for everyone who lives there. Just last week, we showed you what something as simple as new sidewalks meant to some local residents.
We're going to be safe. We can walk with our friends. We could walk with our husbands. We could walk our dogs and push strollers around.
Tonight, we're seeing similar impacts in other parts of the community. KSHB 41 News reporter Caroline Hogan talked with neighbors to learn how a city grant is uplifting their neighborhood.
This is the second year the city is giving out money to different areas through the Neighborhood Empowerment Grant, like here in the Blue Valley neighborhood. They said they're applying again this year because there's just so much work they can do with this money.
In the Blue Valley neighborhood, Nancy Simons said their motto is neighbors helping neighbors.
We see each other every day. If you need help with something, one of your neighbors will help you do it.
But they can't do it all on their own.
It's one of the lower income neighborhoods. So there's not a lot of things that people can do on their own. They don't have the funds to do it.
That's where the Kansas City Neighborhood Empowerment Grant helped.
If we didn't have this grant, we could not do maybe a fourth of what we've done.
With the $10,000 they received, they've added a community garden, cleaned up the park, and invested in youth groups.
We have captains on blocks, and they can tell them if something needs to be cleaned up or if they need to go to the store or whatever. We want the youth to interact with the elderly so they know what's going on.
They are really working collaboratively to utilize these funds.
Mayor Pro Tem Raina Park Shaw spoke to me in another area that's using the money from the grant, which comes from the city's budget. She said the feedback from last year was so overwhelmingly positive, the city is able to do more this year.
This year, we have awarded $600,000 to 35 neighborhoods who are wanting to improve the quality of life in their neighborhoods.
Nancy says it's lifted her community's spirit.
I've seen so many tears because they feel safe to go out on their porch and sit there with a glass of tea or whatever.
Empowering even more people to lend a hand to their neighbors. Caroline Hogan, KSHB 41 News.